Hey techies, welcome to IT Tech Solution. In this video, we'll just have a look at how to set up VS Code and then how to use it to run the Python programs. We'll just do the basic setups and then we'll go ahead. So you just need to go to Visual Code uh, website. From there, we can download the VS Code and just we need to download the installer from here. You can see download for Windows, and once it is downloaded, we'll just follow the instructions and then we can set it up. Once that is done, your VS Code will look something like this. So it will be very clean. There would be nothing in this. Um, and so to run any Python code, right, we just need to maybe create a folder first. For example, from here, we can just create a folder and open it. So open the folder, and whatever folder you have created, you can just create a test folder for your practice, and then we can just go into that and browse it. It will be opening here. So this is the Python learning Python folder that I have created, just to show you. And inside this now, we'll just create a new file, and that file will name it as Python basics .py. So extension is important. So whichever file we are creating, we need to give the proper extension, whether it is .py, .txt, or .json, anything. So based on the file type, we need to give the extension here. So now you will see the window comes up here. We'll close this welcome window. So Python basics.py. So now this is my Python program window where I can write some Python codes and then try to execute it. So if you try now to execute any Python script here, but it will not run exactly. There is no run button anywhere here, and even in the run command, if you go, everything you'll see like it is not highlighting here. We can't run it. Even if we try to run without debugging, it will say that Python extension is not installed. So this is a clean slate. We don't have any extension, Python supporting extension. So we need to install the Python extension. I'll just walk you through how to install extensions, and I just showed right how to create the files and the respective folders. Even if we want to create any folder inside it, we can create the folder from here. For example, I'll just say maybe Python. So this is a folder. Inside that folder also, if we want to create any file, we can create a new file inside it, maybe test.py, or maybe any text file if we want to, or any JSON file. So test.json. So this way we can structure our project here. In real world, in real scenario, if you go, this will be a huge structure where there will be lot of test files, test packages, different Python scripts, different Terraform code, and maybe if you are working on the cloud, it will have all those Terraform codes to upload the code to the cloud and create your infrastructure. So those kind of things will come here. So for now, I'll just keep it simple. We'll just delete these things so that we don't get confused. So now Python basics, it's not running, right? So we know that we need to install some extension, because the error message itself, it says uh, Python extension is not there, we need to install it. You can click here, it will automatically find the corresponding extension and set it up for you. But I just want to teach you like how we can go in future also. If any extensions we want to install, right, we can go to the settings here. From the settings you will find this extension. Once you go into extension, uh, window will open, the popular list and installed list. So installed, you see there is nothing in this, and popular, there are so many. The first one itself you will see Python extension, it automatically comes here, right? Even if it is not coming, we can just filter it out by searching it. So I'll just say Python. So all the related Python extensions would come here. We just need to install it. So this, if you read this, you will come to know that this is a Python extension to support VS Code to run our Python codes. It'll do many things like syntax highlighting if there are any errors and other things. So all things will be done and taken care by this. So we'll just install it and we'll see. So once I clicked on install here, it you can see that it is already installed now. And if I just go to my extension list, you will see installed, it is coming as 2. Why 2? Because it automatically installed pylans. So internally, whichever files it needs, right, it also installed it. So pylans, again, if you read the documentation, you will come to know that again it runs alongside with Python and supports in execution to the VS Code. So this is also needed, so automatically it got installed. Now once these two extensions are installed, we'll just try to run this. So again, to come out of this list, right here you can see there are a lot of icons here. So each one, let's go to, I think this is the right time, I'll just show like what all these things does for you. First one is the explorer. So your project directory or project tree, you can see while you click on this one. The second one, obvious, it's like it is to search. So in your entire directory, if you want to search any piece of code or any keyword, we can type here and it will be listing that out for you. Like for example, I have just given here print in my code. I want to search like which all codes do I have a print statement. It will list it out. So there would be, in real scenario, there would be many Python codes, but since we have only one file, it searched only for one. So this is very handy when we need to search from the huge project directory. If we want to search certain piece of code, we can just search it from here. The third one is the Git integration. We'll see to this once we get a little used to Python, how to integrate it with Git. It's like with other languages. We can upload the code to GitHub repository. From there, we can pull and push the code. So this is the Git integration. Again, for this, we'll also need to have uh, Git installed and then the required extensions. We'll see in future videos how we can integrate our code with Git. So that is one thing. Another thing is to debug your code. You want to run, execute line by line and see how it works, the flow, where it is going, which function it is calling. All those things we can see from here. The other things are, again, this is extension, again shortcut for extension, what we saw from settings and extension, same thing, the shortcut is also present here. And this is some testing. So for configuring the Python tests, right, automated test and other things, this is used for configuring those things. So this is the uh, basic menus that day to day will be switching from to and from. And other stuffs are like simple files. If you see, you will be open file, save file, all those things we can do from here. Edit, you will get all those basic edit commands and so on. So this is now once the extension is installed, right, I was saying now we can see the play button here. So simply to run this, we can click on the play button, or else from run menu also we can come and run without debugging. So mostly we prefer to click on simply here and it will run the code. It will open a terminal and you can see the results there. So now you can see that it executed and then it just printed Python, right? So this way we can run write simple Python scripts, run it and check what is the outcome, debug it, all those stuffs we can do. So this is a basic setup that we need to do uh, to proceed with the other stuffs of Python. So yeah. So yeah, I think that's pretty much I wanted to share with all of you. So in future videos, we'll see further. We'll deep dive into Python. So that's all for now, I think. Yeah. Thank you.